Hello and welcome back to House of Raus. Today we are talking about the Undead. Now you can't mention the Undead without directly referencing George Romero's iconic Living Dead series, Night of the Living Dead, Return of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and so on. Yes, zombies had been around before. In the 1930s, you had the Bela Lugosi white zombie films. But in those days, zombie movies were typically results of voodoo rituals, not necessarily the dead coming back to life. The original Night of the Living Dead pioneered an entire subgenre of horror, and it's such a simple concept. It's a group of people trapped in a house with zombies trying to break down the doors. However, the relationships and the characters are so dynamic that it makes it compelling. And especially the ending is absolutely brilliant. Of course, with the success of Night of the Living Dead, there were bound to be imitations that came out afterwards. I'm going to mention a few standouts within the genre that I don't believe are imitations of Night of the Living Dead, because a lot of the zombie films, I think, blend together. We're going to say Zombie, Lucio Fulci's Zombie. We're going to say Shaun of the Dead, directed by Edgar Wright. Absolutely incredible. The characters you care about. The writing is excellent. It's hilarious, and it is gross. And a little known horror film from 1994 called Cemetery Man. Now, Cemetery Man is about a cemetery worker who essentially has to kill the dead a second time. Once they are buried in the cemetery, they come back as zombies, and he has to kill them again and put them back in the ground. Absolutely incredible movie. Now, the main movie I'm going to talk about today is Stephen King's Pet Sematary, directed by Mary Lambert from 1989. It is really, really well done, and King actually penned the screenplay for this one. Now, Pet Sematary is about a family that moves into a new house because the father's a doctor. He gets a new job at a college. Their house is right on this busy, single-lane interstate road that is sort of the commuter rail for these big trucks and 18-wheelers, and a lot of animals die in the road. Cats and dogs are killed constantly in the road. And the family discovers a pet cemetery behind their house, and behind the pet cemetery is an Indian burial ground where if you bury something dead, it comes back to life. The thing I love about this movie the most is the concept of what if you lost someone really close to you, and how far would you go to bring that person back? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Check back in tomorrow where the topic is Beasts on the Loose.